Assalamualaikum and hi. This project video presentation is for Introduction to Industrial Engineering subject with code JQB22603. My name is Aziz Wafi. Our group would like to present about the car wash process flow. A car wash or auto car wash is a facility used to clean the exterior, in some cases the interior of motor vehicle. So, why we choose the car wash activity? This is because many operators ignore the additional practices that will add value to the customer and increase business revenue, including important and often necessary car wash upgrades. While the quality and effectiveness of the car wash will result in clean cars and happy customers, this alone will not attract new customers to the business. Next, how we can accomplish with them? Our team have identified some points to improvise the car wash business operation. Our objective on choosing the car wash are two. First, solve the productivity issue with efficient solution. Second, assisting in site evaluation in order to select the best option for the system. Third, reducing operating costs and always looking to help ensure they are maximizing return on investment. Fourth, come out with new car wash operation layout to make the car wash more systematic and can reduce the time consistently.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad Ali and I will talk about the methods and processes in car wash. The first one is washing and rinsing. The vehicle must rinse thoroughly before a sponge is applied. Use the automotive soap by power supplier water filter compressor. The second one is drying. After wash the vehicle, let it dry for a minute. Use microfiber dryer towel or pressurized air to dry the car. The third one, interior cleaning. The interior cleaning includes the remove garbage, unwanted items, clean the floor mat and vacuum the interior. And then tire waxing. It keeps the wheel looking shiny and they prevent brake dust adhesion. The wheels look cleaner longer. The fifth one is the additional part, which is polishing. Polishing the body using the polishing wheel. A true car polishing will remove firmly bonded surface contaminants and subsurface paint defects. The last one is detailing. The detailing process includes fogging, which is used to remove any bacteria and flies using nanomist fog machine. It also gives a fresher. And then deep interior cleaning, cleaning dashboard and steering, and then vacuum the seats, polishing process on removing the watermark at windows, lamp, and also the ceramic coating. The equipment used in car wash. There are various of equipments in the car wash, and then I will explain about the prioritization equipment which used in car wash. The first one is water compressor pump. It is used for washing and rinsing process. The second one is snow wash tank, which is used for containing automotive soap. The third one is the air compressor, which is used for remove dust. And then nanomist fog machine, which is used for fogging process to remove any bacteria and flies. And then vacuum machine, which is used as a device that causes suction in order to remove debris from floors, mat and other surfaces. Car polishing grinder, which is used for polishing process. And then the last one is other equipments, which is used for remaining process like drying, tire waxing. It includes the other small equipment and chemical containers such as automotive soap, tire waxing chemicals, microfiber towel and other chemicals. Now I will explain about the datasheet for time recording. As you can see, these two datasheets has its own observation. In process study sheet, it has the 10 observed time and work element, and also the notes to take some notes about the working. And time study sheet which used to recording time, which is include the elements time study category, problem point, and countermeasure if there is any problem during the process.
My name Muhammad Farizul Hazim bin Turin. I will explain about observation, time study, and allowance. Observations. In time study, we aim at determining the actual time of doing a work by means of a restrict number of time observations. This total number of observations should be taken over a range of conditions where these are variable and, where possible, on a range of workers. So, in this process, we take 5 observations because they are some time consuming processes and for the average attention to count. For the evidence, we take 5 observations because there's a difficult process in we observe our process or any process. Then for the time study, it involves timing a sample of workers' performance and using it to set a standard. Time study required trained and experienced observers and cannot be set before the work is performed. To calculate the standard time, first define the task to be studied and divide the task into precise elements. Decide how many times to measure the task. Then time and record element times are rating of performance. Then compute average observed time. 6. Determine performance rating and normal time. 7. Add the normal times for each element to develop the total normal time for the task, and then compute the standard time. Allowance. Allowance are generally applied to total cycle time as some percentage of it, but sometimes these are given separately for machine time as some percent and for manual effort time some others percent. Basically, for the allowance, it have been given at a certain process. For example, for a machine that are given for the allowance, how much the allowance should be. For the personal allowance is given for such things as rubbing your eyes, going toilet, getting a drink, and typically about 5% fatigue allowance to compensate the person for the time lost due to fatigue. The amount varies based on the nature of work and fatigue is produced.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Faizul bin Idrus. So for my part, I will present about the consideration to be given to the choice of the operator to be studied. So this consideration is based on the workstation that refer to the operation. There's a 3 station. For the station number 1 is washing and rinsing. So for this station, the operator that handle for this workstation need to understand about the materials and equipment during washing the dirt all over the vehicle. So every vehicle has their own characteristic on the surface. So the operator need to understand about the material that they use to apply at the surface. Next, for the station number 2, which is about the interior cleaning, drying, and tire waxing. For this station, the operator need to be carefully handle the vehicle. Honesty is necessary in case any valuable items inside the vehicle. The clothes applied need to use the suitable one based on the type of surface. And usually, tire waxing is an option for some time. Operator need to make sure follows all customer needs. So for this station, same also just like before. For the station number 1, the operator need to understand the material that they used to apply at the surface of the vehicle. Also, there's a specialty for the station. The operator need to be carefully handle the vehicle. honesty is necessary in case any valuable items inside the vehicle, which is the operator need to handle very carefully for the vehicle, because there's a vehicle might be moved from place to place, so the operator need to handle carefully. Therefore, if there is any valuable items inside the vehicle, the operator need to be honest and not try to steal anything from the vehicle. So furthermore, for the station, tire waxing is an option. For some time, some customer doesn't need the tire waxing because they has their own reason, but absolutely all the customer need the tire waxing because it make the vehicle looks very nice and clean. Last but not least, station number 3, it is additional processes. For the station, really need the operator that have skill on polishing and detailing. It takes a lot of time, which is the operator will do it very detailed one. There's a few type of polishing and detailing, which are partially and fully one. For unskilled operator will be chosen based on the performance to experience the detailing and polishing. For this station, it really need the operator that have skill for the polishing and detailing, because it takes a lot of time, because the operator might be do it very detailed one to make sure it achieve the customer requirement, which is the customer want to look to make want us to make the vehicle look like new and free from any scratch that exists before. Therefore, there is a few type polishing and detailing. There is a partially and fully one. For some customer, they only want to do just on the body, because they have a different polishing for the glass, might be a glass coating or something. So it depends for the customer request. For the station, unskilled operator also will be experienced, but it is depends on the performance, and they will be given a chance to stay in this station. So
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to Sir Nazif. First of all, I would like to introduce about myself. My name is Muhammad Nazif. For this part of my project, which is my part is the making time study. The examination is done on a printed time study record sheet as a undernet, which is fixed on a load up known as time study board. And for the second one, diverse time readings of one component are recorded in the relating section of the record sheet. For the third one, the normal time is increased by a leveling factor, additionally called rating factor, which is commonly accepted as 90 until 120% to get the time required by a typical specialist, which is this is more important for the factory or manufacturer to do something such as our project is the car wash. And then a few recompenses, for example individual remittance, which is 20%, exhaustion stipend 5%, arrangement stipend 5% are included. Typical opportunity to get the standard time. The standard time is the reason for the figuring of wages and impetuses. And for the another part, the figure show about the time study record sheet. For the example of your question, which is have element time, average observed time. The figure include the observed time, level or rating factor, normal time, personal allowance, fatigue allowance. Which is a standard time is can be summarized for the formula average time times rating factor plus other allowance. Okay, for the last part of my part is the time taken of every process by using the stopwatch. Right from the table that have been shown on the slide, we have three elements, which is car wash, The second element, drying, interior cleaning, tire waxing, and the third element is the polishing and detailing. Alright, they have six time. For the time in minutes we observe. For the average observed time for the car wash is the 17 minutes. Drying, interior cleaning, and tire waxing is the 24.52 minutes. For the polishing and detailing get 60, which is about 1 hour to finish one car at the time.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Nazif Hamzah, and I'm going to explain about the car wash production layout. From the figure, it is shown that it has 5 workstations, which are washing and rinsing area, office, waiting area, drying, interior cleaning and tire waxing area, and last but not least, polishing and detailing area. First, customers drive their cars through the entrance and park at the washing area. After park their cars, customers walk to the office and negotiate with the receptionist about the service package that they want. Then, the customers go to the waiting area and the workers start to wash the cars. After finish the washing and rinsing process, the workers bring the car to the drying, interior cleaning and tire waxing area. If the customers choose the basic washing and cleaning service package, it is the final process and the customers can go pick up their cars and drive away. But if the customers choose additional polishing and detailing service package, the workers bring the car to the polishing and detailing area. After finish polishing and detailing process, the customers can go pick up their cars and drive away. Based on the observation done on the car wash process flow, the car wash use push system. Push system is a manufacturing system in which production is based on a projected production plan. In this example, when the process of washing and rinsing has completed, it is being pushed to the next process, which is drying, interior cleaning and tire waxing process. If the second process is still not complete, the cars will be the inventory for the second process, which is put on hold. This push system is applied to the whole car wash system until the last process where the customers pick up their cars and then drive away.
Alright, I would like to continue for my last part. So this is the production layout, this is an improvement that we made. We rearranged back the layout, not just like before. Before this, the layout seems like it makes the vehicle have to move from place to place, so it seems like it does not in proper one. So this is the production layout that have been improved. Less movement of the vehicle but more proper, which is the number one, the vehicle enter for the washing and rinsing area. Then they will go to the office, which is they must choose which package they want. So the number 3 is an alternative, which is it is a direction to the washroom. So after the customer deal with the management at the office, they will approach towards the waiting area. So from the waiting area, they will see their vehicle start from washing and rinsing, then move to dry and interior cleaning and tire waxing, which is it is an option. So if you look at the layout, it seems like more proper. The vehicle just need to move a little bit one, just like before. The vehicle need to move more than this. So after the drying interior cleaning section area, so if they choose the package that consists of the polishing and detailing area, their vehicle will straightly move to the polishing and detailing area. If not, they will exit straightly out from the car wash. So this is the production layout improvement, and there's a legends that shows the direction at the layout. So that's all from me. Thank you.